Quiet you. I could build like 5 things, but not the thing I wanted to build. And I think I actually used up some of my resources that I wanted and building the wrong thing, but it's fine. I can get more of those. The thing that I've been trying to get more of, I'm having trouble getting. And we're off. Base 14. Also, hi people on YouTube. I do have chat up. It won't be on the screen, but I can see it. So welcome, welcome. It's unusual. I don't usually have a lot of YouTube. YouTube is not my primary focus right now. It may become something that I focus on more eventually, but it's just something I started doing. Because I don't know how to do redeems on there. We've talked about it, but it's very complicated. It's doable, but complicated. Like everything else. I have to figure out a way to control it. Alright, so we're here. Alright, so we're gonna do these blue quests, I think. Wait, we're... Okay, no, we haven't done those yet. We did the thing where we got the ether currents. So we have all the ether currents. So we just gotta do these quests. Now, honestly, I feel very bad if I couldn't do anything because I literally have been farming since last night. Getting minerals, mining since last night. Well, one of my guys has. I have a miner. Hey, I recognize you. You're Kayla, yes? I've heard about you. Companion to Third Promise, a most dependable individual. Name's Nopley, and I'll have you know I'm a merchant blessed by fortune, if I do say so myself. Indeed, I believe our meeting today is no chance encounter. The hands of a fate guiding us for one singular purpose. The exchange of invaluable items at an unbelievable price. I can direct your attention over here for just a moment. The rocks! Feature eyes on these. Crates of exceedingly rare and precious corrupted crystals. Beautiful, aren't they? They're extracted from remote regions of Eorzea, enshrined in a brilliant orange hue. Quite unlike your run-of-the-mill crystals, no? I'm willing to offer them for the low, low price of 1 pel. In the millions column, it's not a highway robbery this valuation, but anything for a friend of the Third Promise. Sorry, I clearly misheard you. It almost sounded like you said 1 million. What do you mean? Seeing how much sent me back to purchase them, the price I'm offering should be perfectly reasonable. Brains, these are precious crystals, are they not? There's something in my tooth. It's probably spinach. Spinach really gets in your teeth. Just to be certain, these crystals are considered priceless treasures in Eorzea, right? Let me see if I'm getting this right. Not only are corrupted crystals commonplace across the salt, they're also highly volatile. In the past, you once used such crystals together in elemental converters to battle with powerful entities you call primals. Why would I tell a merchant that? That makes no sense. What's more, you kept in a warded container at all times to protect against their deleterious effects? All which to say, no practical use for such crystals has been discovered, meaning no one would since would ever bother to mine them. Heather sold these crystals to me never mentioned a word of this. He claimed they're extremely rare in Eorzea, which is why I decided to purchase them in the first place, even at the exorbitant price he offered. Naturally, I believed him. Having never seen crystals they're like, could you blame me? But they really have no use. Bankrupt. Have I, Nobley the Lucky, been swindled? Well, at the very least, I was able to learn about the crystal's true nature before selling them to some poor soul. Fortune hasn't abandoned me completely yet. But anyway, I'd like to verify whether these crystals truly hold no value. Would you be willing to help me look into this, Acalia? I need someone I can trust, and that you'd be willing to share the truth with me says a lot. Don't answer right away. Give some thought. If you've no interest, you're free to be on your way. If you decide to assist me, however, I'll be here waiting. You willing to help then? Wonderful. You truly are a kind-hearted soul. Now, before I go and confront the merchant who sold me these crystals, I'd like to look into potential uses for them in Troll. For instance, crystals are in high demand among trolling mages, who make extensive use of them in their rituals. I just happen to know a spellcaster among the distillery's guard. I'd like to speak with them about the corrupted crystals, and gauge their interest in purchasing them. Can't hurt to ask. In the meantime, I'll see about procuring a container to ward off the crystal's harmful effects. For explanation of preparing an elemental converter with my skills is likely impossible. Finding the requisite materials for a warding vessel should be well within my abilities. The mage you're looking for is an individual of the Bunawa tribe. If you happen upon someone wielding a staff, chances are you found them. We'll have a look. Guy goes off on a cube. New crystal's not interested. I pretty get my district peculiarities. So not appear to be. Of course not. He doesn't have a. Oh, he's got a staff. Okay. I was just following the map. Intriguing. I've never heard of these corrupted crystals. As a practitioner of the arcane arts, I'll not deny they pique my curiosity. But I'm afraid I have no interest in purchasing them. If they're as volatile as you say, there's little to be done with the crystals whose very nature can change on a whim. I'm on level, what, 93 quests? I'm already almost 96. I'm leveling too quickly. It's nice. Even the mage is not interested. Nevertheless, thank you for speaking with them on my behalf. It seems you were right. These crystals really are worthless. I may be unable to make back what I've lost, but there's still one thing I can do. Okay, I will stop that pernicious peddler from continuing his crooked ways. Will you help me? What a relief. Allow me to offer you a small token of my thanks. When you have a moment to spare, please come see me again. I must stop him before he has a chance to swindle anyone else. This one's still blue. I'm surprised this is still blue. Let's see. Every moment we leave the peddler to his own devices, another opportunity for some unsuspecting traveler to be hoodwinked. We need to figure out where he's been and where he may go next. I'll ask around and watch him peddle to see if anyone else has similar run-ins with disreputable merchants. In the meantime, I'd like you to find this scoundrel, and keep him in your sights by whatever means necessary. We can't have him leave him before we've had a chance to settle this matter, after all. I expect he's still in Urkopacha, visiting the markets to use his ill-gotten pellet to stock up for his return to Eorzea. Like as not, he's inspecting the stalls at Ikovlo's Inn. Ask after a Lalafell by the name of Gigi Molu, but be discreet. I can't talk. You know what? Keep my mint. Once you found him, try to keep him occupied for as long as you can. I am the very soul of discretion. I think savage swiping on a mile back there. Oh, this is a pleasant surprise. I think we meet again here of all places. You'd recognize me, don't you? First you spoke with on the ship to Tuliolo? I'd like to impart my name to you at the time, but I shall happily rectify that now. Gigi Molu, at your service. Since my arrival on the continent, I must say business has been booming. I'll spare you the details of my most recent transaction, but suffice to say I earned quite a handsome sum from a most generous young merchant. Truly makes the lengthy voyage here feel worth the trouble. All that remains before I return to Eorzea is to purchase some commodities. Alas, ever since I felt the soothing waters of Panak Hello retreat on my skin, I can think of little else. The mere mention of it has stirred my yearning to veil myself in those hot springs once more. Ahem. Pleasure to meet you again, my friend, but I must be going. Farewell. Keep following him? Right, keep following. Oh wow, I haven't been this way yet. It's the hot springs episode. What did that guy again? There's definitely something in my teeth. I can feel it. It's getting on my nerves. Oh wow, he's chilling. Oh shoot again, did you follow me here, Hick? Or perhaps you have to choose to come to the lure of the hot springs? Hick, water is the perfect temperature and the view ravishing. All my worries seem to just melt away. And I suppose I've also Calvary to thank for that. You've been the perfect attendant, taking care of my every need. Hick, I'm surprised you still listen to me ramble on. If I didn't know better, I might think you came out to enjoy these springs, but to speak with me. Hick! Gigimolo is growing suspicious of you. Perhaps it'd be best to speak with Cavalier instead. Gigimolo truly did such an awful thing? I had no idea. He's a dirty traitor. Wow, look at his expression. I'm uncomfortable. He only recently began to visit these springs, and it hired me to take care of odds and ends for him during our sojourns. I took him to be quite the affluent individual the way he carries himself. My heart goes out to poor Nokley, but as a Pello, I'm quite intrigued by Gigimolo's trading practices. Allow me to explain. Many years ago, we Pello were looked down upon by other peoples of Trawl, both figuratively and literally due to our diminutive stature. Chagrined it is said that our ancestors decided to start wearing masks made in the image of the most powerful Trawl of Trawl, Valley Garmanda, in order to strike fear in the hearts of all who looked upon them. Today, however, the meaning of the masks has changed. After becoming peddlers at the Dawn Service suggestion, the masks have come to symbolize fair transactions. Indeed, they are now proof for reputability. Still going to talk today, but it's okay. Instead of focusing solely on our own profit, we endeavor to make every trade mutually satisfactory. Countless years of doing so has earned us the respect of those around us, and we now very rarely experience any belittlement. And it seems Gigimolo wishes only to fill his own coffers, even at the expense of those with whom he does business. It's a shame. After what he's done, no trolley will wish to barter with him again, no matter what quality of import he has at hand. I'll keep a close watch on him from now on. I don't want to see anyone else get swindled out of their hard-earned pell. Though, given his present euphoria, I doubt he'll be doing anything of the sort anytime soon. That said, I'm sure nobody must be anxious to hear from you. I have matters here well in hand. Why don't you return to them? Can we maybe give him a dirty trade in return? You gotta be careful falling while you're in combat. You can die that way. It's the only way to die from fall damage. I wish there was a way you could take like a level of experience or something and give it to another class. Like, even just take like okay, if I could take 3 levels from this, or you know, like 2 levels, and drop down to 93, and then just give just straight 2 levels to another class, that'd be good for me. I'm sure there'd be a way to make it fair, because then we could just play your favorite class and level up the others. Maybe that's not the way they want to play it, though. What? Make Gigimolo during your first voyage to Terral? What a small world. In any case, thank you for lending your assistance once again, Akela. To be sure to know, Kathy will be keeping careful watch of him. As for my investigation here, it seems that I'm presently Gigimolo's only victim. But I fear I won't be the last. There's no telling what underhanded tricks he'll use to procure those wares you spoke of. I refuse to let him besmirch all that it means to be a merchant. I have a plan, but I'm going to need your help. Let's go and feed Quaid's real quick. Hold on. You gotta keep your pets fed. I like your opinion on something, Kalia. Should word spread of Gigimolo's underhanded practices, it won't be long before there's not a soul in all of Terral willing to deal with him. How do you feel about that? It's only natural. Indeed. Yeah, I'd be disappointed by such a conclusion. After all, we lose one of the few merchants willing to voyage across the seas to do business with us. He needs to remain a potential trading partner in the years to come. He needs to be made to see the error of his ways. I suspect a few words of warning will do little, however. He needs to be taught a proper lesson. To feel the sting of being swindled for himself. We shall make sure that he does the Palo way. First, we need an alluring piece of merchandise to serve as bait. Hailing from across the salt yourself, I can think of none better suited to find something that might garner his interest. Have a look about and see what local specialties we have to offer. Let's have to know if anything catches your eye. I'm not an expert. What you got? In rare, I think of nothing better than coffee plants. Sure to fetch a hand surprise seeing as you most likely can't find them where you're from. Oh, so you can find them there. Well, in that case, I'd try your coffee myself. I'd like to try your coffee for myself. That's a big, shiny bird. Pop-totos? Local specialties on the rare side? How about papados being sold in the distillery? It's one of the few vegetables to be cultivated at these altitudes. We already have papatos? I don't know. A plenty in Aosia? Ah, well, I'll be. They're popular across the salt as well. I couldn't be prouder. Doll peddler. This is promising. It's for a merchant. They might be interested in our traditional dolls. I believe it'd be good luck for business. I carry one around myself as it happens. Whether some or not someone is unaware of its origins or status will truly appreciate it is another question entirely. That's a possibility. I'm looking for something out of the ordinary. I'd have to recommend Ulan Bristle Hairbrush. They're good to keep the alpacas free of fleas, and they help prevent skin conditions, among other things. However, you expect them to turn to spit on anyone tugging on their hair. The alpacas seem to enjoy the grooming. It's a simple way to keep them healthy and happy. People can use the brushes too, obviously. The Ulan bristles help distribute natural scalp oils that strip the hair of leftover dead strands to promote a healthy scalp. Surprisingly interested on the skin too, so it's little wonder they've grown so popular. Okay, so yes, the $1 the hairbrush. Talent, report back nothing. According to your findings. Alright, see the $1 the hairbrush. Got it. Oh, they still have the golden alpaca. Excuse me. Clang, clang, clang. Clang, 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 goes the trolley. I don't know the rest of it. Ring, 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 goes the bell, maybe? I don't know. You returned. I take you found an item or two of interest. I see. No bristle hairbrush is one of our traditional dolls. I must admit, whether such a doll would truly be desirable to an outsider is a bit dubious. I think it'd be safest to go with a hairbrush. My thanks for finding a suitable bait. I'm going to go for 1 pel in the 10,000th column, but teach our finishes peddler a lesson. I'll offer him for 1 pel in the 100,000th column. Lest you worry, I won't actually sell it to him. I'm just giving him a taste for his own medicine. You can come to understand why fair and honest deal is so important to be Pelo. More importantly, I wish to convey something to him merchant to merchant. So what do you say? We limit your aid? Sure. Thank you. Let's give Gigimolo an offer he can't refuse. it remains for me to begin my negotiations with Kikibolo. However, even should I approach him, I expect he wouldn't be willing to bend an ear to anything I have to say. But if you, fellow Eorzean, were to whisper in his ear of a merchant dealing in exotic wares he won't find elsewhere, I dare say his interest will be piqued. I expect he's still soaking in the springs, so stretch yours for him first at Pello Retreat. I will join you after procuring a suitable store of hairbrushes. Jump on the roof and get out? Yes! The epic escape. Where are we going? This way? Hey Jeff, how's it going? You doing well tonight? Heading to Power Out again? Ah, that's why you slowed down in RuneScape. Yeah, that's fine. I'll probably be able to play RuneScape much the next week or so. How's you again? I think you're too unable to resist the lure of these waters. I see, and you wish to introduce me to this merchant of exotic wares? How thoughtful of you. I'm also surprised you remembered that I've yet to find suitable goods to take back to Eorzea. Very well, I should meet this merchant, and I can hardly sit at a negotiating table in little more than a bathing towel. Take wait for me below while I make myself presentable. You know, I'm kind of surprised they let me up here. Am I going to order mezcal? Maybe it's a drink after a hot bath. Following secrets should be tasked with supporting Nopoli's negotiations with Gigimolo. The negotiation may take several minutes. You may wish to cancel. Yeah, that's fine. Come on, we got time. We got nothing but time, Jeff. Thank you for waiting. Now, where's this merchant you wish to introduce me to? I'm doing very well. I had a very boring day at work. Nopally, I see you two are in cahoots. When return the cup to Crystal, I'm afraid I do not accept refunds. Okay, Tara, I'm here to make you an offer. Made me an offer? Ha, I wasn't born yesterday. Whatever it is you're planning, I want nothing to do with it. Pello is trying to bring others happiness through trade. Hogwash, do you expect me to believe I could benefit from another deal with him? It's not only for your benefit, but that of new customers you're certain to meet in the future commercial endeavors. On my mask, I swear it. You can swear upon whatever you like, I still don't believe you. The only thing I trust less in your word is your meager eye for quality. Any product selected by your hand is one unworthy of my stalls. I picked it out myself. You selected it? Well, now that changes things. Consider your wealth and experience of both Eorzea and Tyrell. Yours are eyes I can trust. I see you have your attention. Without further ado, allow me to present to you my premium selection of high-quality alpaca hairbrushes. Bristles are firm and supple, gentle on the skin, and exceedingly pleasant to the touch. Even the most sensitive alpacas can't get enough of it, and I dare say these brushes are unparalleled quality. Where do you have brushes for livestock in Eorzea? Furthermore, the market for such a commodity would be limited to farmers. All but squandering any chance to profit. I will not purchase a product merely because of good quality. What if you could use it on your own hair? I love a good tail brush. Must admit, as a merchant, it's important to always make oneself as personable as possible. Yet I'm confused as to why you would ask. Ah, so people can use the brush as well. And may I try it for myself? It's a quality product for men and women of good taste. The potential market would expand considerably. Oh my, this is quite lovely. The way the bristles gently caress my scalp, each stroke gliding through my hair like a gentle breeze. Oh, hold on, let me try this again. Let me try this a different way. Oh my, this is quite lovely. The way the bristles gently caress my scalp, each stroke gliding through my hair like a gentle breeze. And somehow every strand falls perfectly into place. My hair has never felt so soft and smooth. Yes, consider me interested. I dare say the brushes will sell themselves to those with like-minded taste for elegance. You like that, Jeff? Now, let's discuss payment. By my estimation, a single brush would be worth roughly 10,000 pel, give or take. Speaking of worth, I forgot to mention one terribly important detail. Brushes are made with the hair of a creature indigenous to Troll. Ulan. Specimens are painstakingly chosen for each brush by a master craftsman, paying close attention to the beast's age as well as to texture, thickness, and strength of their hair. I'd say a single brush is worth no less than 2 pel in the 100,000s column. I beg your pardon, 200,000 pel for a brush? You must be out of your mind. I shall take my business elsewhere. Wait, I've purchased the corrupted crystals from you. I'm in urgent need of funds. If you agree not to disclose this to anyone else, I'm willing to sell the brushes to you for half that price. She goes so far as to offer them at half their market price. Something comes as no surprise if you lack capital. You may not find a more opportune bargain. Very well, you have yourself a deal. Choose all the pel I have on hand to purchase as many brushes you can offer. And thus we teach the merchant a valuable lesson. But he's not interested. Now then, let's return to my storehouse and want Apello to finalize our transaction. I trust satisfying with you, Gigibolu? Indeed, I have to make a short detour to XIV's Inn to gather my things before joining you. Please excuse me. Well, the negotiations went rather well, if I do say so myself. I can't thank you enough for your assistance. Now the negotiations can truly begin. I should hurry back to watch Apello as well. This has been coming up a lot in random. I guess just go to show you the random truly is random. Kind of like my foxes. You can get the same fox twice in a row sometimes. It's very rare. It happens. Random fox. Fox picker 90. Okay, now that we're all assembled, let's continue our discussion. What is there to discuss? The deal is already agreed upon. All that remains is the exchange of goods. Are you sure you haven't told the actual value of the brush is a single pel in that 10,000s column? Well, what? You deceived me! Oh no, nothing sort. I merely followed your example. I would personally believe that a single brush is worth 2 pel in the 100,000s column. I also need funds after purchasing those crystals. More importantly, the brushes are of unparalleled quality. I think I'd be outfoxed by the man I took for a fool. Yet why tell me its true value now? Had you remained silent, you could have made back all the money you lost. I find that a strange question. Are we not both merchants? Rather than prey on one another, hoping to make our fortune in a single exchange, would it not be mutually beneficial for us in long term to become trade partners? As far as I'm concerned, this is a chance I couldn't afford to let slip away. Foreign merchants willing to sail all the way to Troll are few and far between. I certainly won't have the wherewithal to travel to Eorzea myself anytime soon. After all I've done, you would ask to be my trade partner? I play my trade in a city called Ul'dah, where the unspoken rules of business is to deceive or be deceived. Seize what opportunities you can and quickly move on. Long-term profits have ever been the furthest thing from my mind. Different continent, different rules. When I first saw you, Unopli, I could sense your naivety. Thus did I approach you with a mind to exploit it, and pawn my worthless corrupted crystals into your eager hands. At the time, I thought it was simply business as usual. And yet I'm wholly embarrassed by the thought of it now, that you would use the same ploy against me, and for even greater profit makes it all the more shameful. Unopli, I'm truly sorry for deceiving you. I shall return all the money I took from you, and make what amends I can for the trouble I've caused. I do not deserve your forgiveness, let alone your partnership. But for certain that it is the best course. Man, forget about the money. I'd like to bring back more of those corrupted crystals. I can find some use for them. We'll have a product that can be easily sold for a premium. We can corner the market here in Troll. I have to oblige, but until such times the crystals become profitable here, I cannot proceed in good conscience without a product we can both benefit from. If it pleases you, I'd like to explore our options. Don't you think they would have done that in Eorzea too? But nobody's found use for them yet. I couldn't have convinced Gigimola without your help, Akela. Together, I believe he and I can bring others happiness through trade in not only Troll, but Eorzea and beyond. I've prepared a small gift for you to show my thanks. There's hardly enough. I hope this is of some benefit to you during your travels. If you ever need anything, don't hesitate to find me. Omelet rice! I love omelet rice. Tasty, tasty omelet rice. I love breakfast foods. You guys have no idea how much I love eggs and stuff. Cookie? No. Taco. Eat taco. No. It's Taco Monday. Burger. Can I have burger? No. Gone. Oh, thank goodness. A capable-looking traveler. Please, I need your help. My caravan was attacked by beasts. I had a bodyguard, young Mamuja, mercenary, but he could barely fend for himself, let alone me. He somehow managed to throw me over his shoulder and carry me all the way here, but no sooner did my feet touch the ground than he ran back into the jaws of death. Damned if I can figure out why. Interested as he was, I don't like his chances. Please, I beg of you, go to Chabuyukek and save him. And I'm trying to lose the meat. I was down below 135 again today, so... Danger Noodle! I was 134.8 this morning. It's Danger Noodle. It really doesn't matter how many of them come on me. Let's go. I got this young mercenary. Stand back. Hello, friend. I can hardly believe my eyes. You fell those bloodthirsty beasts with such ease. Yeah. I'm getting ahead of myself. Thank you for saving me. As a mercenary for hire, I'm ashamed such help was even necessary. So the merchant's injured, did she? The fact that the caravan saw were scattered all over. I figured the least I could do was retrieve as much as I could. Thanks for your time rescue. I can still do just that. I don't need for you to stay with me, friend. Go and let her know that I'm safe. I'll grab what I can and be along shortly. I'm so relieved to hear he's safe. Moja take considerable pride in their trade as mercenaries. That young man seems to have a particularly acute sense of responsibility. I've heard tell that some Moja travel across the salt to make a name for themselves. As a preliminary step to that, it seems that many young hopefuls gather experience here in Trawl as mercenaries and bodyguards sharpen their skills. That said, earnest as he is, the young man failed to protect my caravan. We will have to discuss some form of compensation for my losses. I'm not heartless, however. He saved my life and risked his own to reclaim my wares. There's much to consider. For now, however, treating his wounds must come first. From 96, I'm quickly enhanced inner release. It's like a burgeoning fury. I'm landing a fell cleave or decimate while under the effect of inner release. And Maximus acts become wrathful, upgrading inner release to primal wrath. Okay, so what does that mean? So if I use inner release, what does primal wrath do? So, what does it cost, though? I have no idea. Alright, anyway, oh, we had a dungeon to do. We're doing time. You know, I don't really care about ads. Let's just push on. Gonna go out. Their names are crazy. I check. Drop. Probably drop. Can I enter without being there? Oh, I can. I think this is this what we're doing? Yeah. Oh, I can just enter it. I'd have to walk all the way here. Whatever. Yeah, it's one of my favorites. That is from the fight with what's her name? The ice lady, Shiva. We gotta climb the mountain. What's that thing? Yeah, those are very threatening. Defiance up. Also, I find it funny that my buff is Defiance, and the book I'm reading is Defiance of the Fall by a guy who, and the main character also uses axes, and he's a defier. I want more. It's not enough for me. Yep. Let's see what happens. Oh wait, I don't think I have it yet. I'm locked to 94, so I don't have my ability. Break. Okay, doing big groups like that is pointless. I mean, I guess it's not pointless as long as I survive. It's no biggie. Oh, what if we ice and fire together? Yep, about to fire nice together. I think they were cancel out of it, but no, kind of just makes things hard on me.
I'll handle the healer.
Wait, is Waka like healing me? Wait, who's healing me? Alice is the healer? I didn't know Red Mage could be a healer. I mean, it's not like Warriors typically a DPS either, though.
I'll handle the healer.
Oh, it's so cute. What is that? Must be a snow spirit. Now that I've ever seen one. Sorry, I had to sneeze. It's a snow spirit. Top of the mountain? How delightful. Just stay and play a while. Random fox. Frosting fracas. Remember the spell. You still can join the fun. Wait, did the same boss as before? Or same enemy? Is this a new one? Hooray! ice cream at us? Uh oh. I take a hit. That does great. We keep running the same one. I told her father I'd protect her, so I gotta take the hit instead of letting her take it. That's what I do. Mountain. Charge! Crap. Somebody seemed like a truck. I don't know what it is though.
I'll handle the healing.
Alright, most of them are dead now. Or half of them are dead now.
I'll handle the healing.
Up we go. Alright, so we're doing this one. God, see, I've been toying too much with my prey. Wow, that was unintended. Another path was to add test for resourcefulness. Alright, we'll go this way then. Treasure! Yeah, that's a cute one. Frostbite stocks? More treasure. Interesting. I'm not sure what hit quite so hard there, but let's get it. Well, whatever, we should go up. challenge resume.
Hold still. I have you now.
Up we go. Whee! Oh, there's that stupid bird. Remember that bird? It's that stupid bird again. Take it off.
Let's give them a show.
I shook it off. Nobody else did, though. Kill it! Splat. That's what you get. That was barely a challenge. A lot of healing gear. Casting gear, aiming gear. Everything except my class. I don't want to trap dragons out there because these plants don't move, I don't think. I can try to drag the frog up there, but yeah. it's very early for you still.
Try this. I'll handle the healing.
I've gotten too used to eating a lot of food. I feel like I'm very hungry, even though it's not time to eat.
Back off.
5 hours. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of how it is. Maybe you guys get Walmart over there. 24-hour garbage. Wow, we are so high up. I don't even see the ground down there. It's like being in an airplane. I went fine.
Hold still.
I went a little bit slow. I feel like I've lost a bit of strength just from taking off for 4 days. I struggled to do 20 push-ups. It's kind of embarrassing, but not problematic.
I have you now.
I'm not gonna do any squats for a while though. I'm laying off the squats for at least a week. Yep. My knee is not hurting, but it does not feel quite right, if that makes sense.
I'll handle the healing.
My knee's not dislocated. She's not happy.
Back off.
I got some earrings. Those might be an upgrade. What am I wearing? 660? What are my earrings currently? Hey, an upgrade! A good crack? What? Are you suggesting drugs, or are you suggesting I need to take a weapon to the knee or something? Before I do this, let me, I owe Zelric refund, I believe, for this fox.
I am Purfurur, Elector of the Dawn Servant. Prepare to be tested.
Alright, testing. Alright, Zelric, gets a refund. Bam. Refunded. Alright. Prepare to be tested.
Prove your are worthy to rule.
I don't want to rule. Oh, that got everybody.
Chronicles of it. Return the hunger of roiling waters. Chronicles of it. Recount the fury of erupting beaks. I will take the measure of your resolve.
Oh crap. He's attacking. I know the multiple attacks.
Implacable strength of the mountain, be mine!
Alright, you got one. Oh crap. More.
Spirit of my brethren, your thunder roars!
I got 7.
This should do it!
That you should endure my fury. Chronicles of Hell, recall the cruelty of merciless storms.
Oh, we get 2 at once now. Nailed him. Thank you, thank you. What is that? Zormortachi. Oh, that's a samurai thing. Oh, a necklace. What's my necklace look like? Also 660, so I think we're good. Equivalent. I'll keep the blue one. We did it! Alright, story time. Oh, hey! Got up.
Very good, claimant. Once more, I name myself Gur Fulur, High Luminary to my people, and chosen elector of the Dawn Servant.
Wow, his old skin is reflecting his eyes. That's so weird. Or maybe it's the stones. I don't know. It's hard to tell.
You're much bigger than the others
I was
in the
thinking that
village.
too. Why is he so big? I thought it was just because it was a boss fight.
We were once my equal in size, but ever since we were decimated by disease, it is rare to see a child reach our former stature.
You speak of the contagion which afflicted the Shaktural expedition. The one recorded in your murals.
He's glad we learned, maybe.
It is a chapter of our history that is entangled with the legend of the Golden City.
Oh, we learned about the Golden City too.
I've heard that legend originated with the Yokhui. Is this true?
With the visions our ancestors had, to be precise. Preceding the campaign into Shaktural, many were visited by dreams of glittering splendor.
It's a very deep voice.
They described a paradise that knew neither war nor famine, where people lived lives of eternal happiness. A single dreamer might have been dismissed, but when dozens, if not hundreds, spoke the same, the luminaries became convinced it was divine revelation.
Could be.
Then the expedition.
Its purpose was to find the City of Gold. Yes. Help was marshaled from all the territories under our control. Lands were scoured on a massive scale.
I guess it is the ground I'm seeing in his eyes.
Ah, little wonder the legend is so similar across Tural. Those involved with the search would have passed the stories down to their children.
Another claimant, I see. I will test your worth, as I have tested those who came before you.
Littering!
Here and now, I think he means.
Yeah, let's get out of the way first. Hugs.
Well fought,
Oh, we can see the
second
battle.
promise. For you and your sister's success in performing the feat of proof. You both shall be rewarded.
Is it tiny? It is tiny. It's like a grain of sand for him.
Three to go.
Well, 4, because then we have to steal one back. Still.
How glorious it would have been to race thee and thine to the summit. Though mayhap not whilst being hounded by Bakul Jaja and his minions.
Again, that swine shows his disdain for the right.
Strangely, despite his eagerness to antagonize us, he withdrew as soon as we fought back in earnest. I cannot fathom what he was trying to achieve.
Good night, Carol. I assume that's what that means.
On a similar note, I'm also curious as to why you chose the peak of Warkor Zormor for the conclusion of this feat. The earlier stages saw us learn the history of the Yokui. Does this location also hold some special meaning for your people?
Yes. It is a place of great significance.
All these monuments. Is this a burial ground?
Hey, Grey Fox. You always be nice? That's good to hear. Welcome, welcome.
Every high luminary before me is enshrined in this earth. Alongside them are the heroes who bravely stood their ground when Varigarmanda brought ruin to Urkopacha 8 decades past.
Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? Or tonight, or whatever time of day it is.
That explains why there are so many.
Zorolja, I should have known you'd arrive here first.
Third promise. How relieved I am to find you in good health.
Zorolja, you bastard! I should end you here and now!
Remember where you are. You will mind your conduct, or you will leave.
Right. Sorry.
That's so sad. I want to fight!
I see no reason to delay further. Show me my father's sepulchre.
Papa has a grave?
Let's go see the grave. Also, I had to go brush pretty soon. I'm like way overdue. I guess not that far a road. Like 20 minutes
Upon
overdue.
this monument are inscribed the names of those who sealed away the monstrous Valigarbanda. Your fathers included.
Gulul Jaja, Master of Resolve and Reason, Champion of Peace.
Look at this one. Kettenram, Navigator of Uncharted Oceans.
Oh, I bet Krau's grandfather's on there.
Kettenram, the Laminsan explorer. Does this mean he joined Galul Jaja on his travels?
Kafkiwa, Seeker of the Unknown. How strange to see your name here.
Do we know that person?
It was unheard of to build living sepulchres for those who were not Yokui. But their great deed demanded recognition.
Master of Resolve and Reason, Champion of Peace? Papa really did some amazing things.
But there were probably 4 or 5 of them. There's one more name, right?
He carved his path with martial skill.
Yet it was clever thinking which allowed him to trap Valigarmanda within its own ice magics.
Martial skill and clever thinking.
So she's like a balance between those two. Because we have the first promise who's all martial skill, the second promise is all clever thinking. So she's like a balance.
I can't compete with Zorolja's mastery of the Head of Resolve's techniques. And when it comes to knowledge, Kona's the one who most takes after the Head of Reason. Is there anything that I've gotten from Papa? Something I do better than the others?
Champion of Peace. You have his love for peace.
Of course. Papa's love for peace, for his people. That is what he's given me. And I'm fighting to preserve the peaceful Tural he built.
Was it waking up?
What in the hells was that?
You must return to Warlar's Echo immediately.
Okay, on that note, I'm gonna go brush. I'm sorry I can't wait much longer. I really must go brush. I'll be right back. I'll stay for 3 minutes, and I'll be right back. I'm back, but it sounds like my computer's making some noise. I think it's my fan, though. Should I test it out, or should I just... It's okay for now, probably. Oh, okay for now. mean, I got some air duster somewhere around here. Let me just dust it out, maybe? That is not air duster. That's crazy. Okay. Nope, that is... Wait, I might pull out of those. Okay. I could have sworn I had some air duster in here. I'll find it. I don't think a tiny bit of noise on my fan is going to cause issues. Alright, let's press on. Let's return to Warlord's Echo at once.
Valigarmanda has broken free.
Oh, that... Okay. Let's go.
I presume that was about the unholy sound?
I think it's just a fan, probably a fan bearing or something. Or maybe just dust in the fan. I could probably dust it and it'll be fine.
Valigarmanda is free.
I told you there looked like a crack in there.
We need to get back there. Now!
How fortuitous. We have been gifted an opportunity to outpace our rivals.
Is he really gonna leave? Oh, we need to keep wasted, whatever. No, let's just teleport. This mount's way too slow to do that. Or it feels too slow. Oh, that's a weird sound. Jeff? Good, you're back. There's much I would explain, but by the time I arrived to investigate a sudden surge of ether, there were already fallen giants everywhere. And now everyone's preoccupied with treating the wounded. Pay catch your breath and then lend a hand where you can. I'll take the Irish football. Don't peek waste, yeah. I think that's the same mount I just had. Did you have something to say, Jeff? I don't know what you're doing. If you're ready, there are many injured here who need aid. Should you find anyone passed out from their wounds, ask you to alert me to them. That'd be really weird because my walls aren't that thick. Otherwise, I should be tending to whomever requires most urgent healing. We can gather here once we've seen these people's hurts. You gotta understand, walls in America are like 2 inches thick. I exaggerate, it's like 4 inches thick. Random Fox. You, the third promise's protector. Everything was bathed in bright red. A searing heat enveloped my entire body. I couldn't move. Dance Fox. I mean, no, but you're not a liquid. How are you getting in there? Ah. It was nothing serious, but this dryness in my throat. It's as if all of the moisture has left my body. Well, you know, I'm surprised that hasn't triggered the music in a while. Yeah, it is for the best. Oh well. I don't want to block it. Everything burns, such a cloth's agony. Yet I will live. Leave me there, others in more dire need of help. out of slime. Ah! You can't hit me. I'm dodging. That's pretty funny. Yeah, some of the reuse have interesting combinations. I've done all I can for now. The injuries you found up were awake and alert then. That as well. Oh, you haven't done a clip in a while. We've left the injured as comfortable as we could. You were suffering from burns to a greater or lesser degree. Did a fire sweep through the village? The details are unclear. Once I'd healed the giant attacked by that mountain bird, the group's leader, for poor lore, I believe they called him Baby and apart. It was then that I felt an intense wave of ether and returned to Warlord's Echo, and returned to find Warlord's Echo in the state. That's okay, don't worry about it. No stress. I'm sure this is the first giant I saw. The delirious pain repeated the same morning. Valiga Armanda had broken free, thus I contacted you with all haste. I did. There's one clip. It's up. I put it up yesterday. It'll be posted, I think, Wednesday. We need more information before that. Well, we're going to need more information than that before we can deal with the situation. Yes, we speak to the Temple Guard and see what's become of the Skyrim's prison. Yeah, since it just came out on YouTube last week, I didn't put it up yet. The High Luminary grants you entry and awaits you within.
What happened?
We have to get voice lines this time.
So it's true. The ice has failed.
Surmurwar, tell them what you told me.
A short while ago, a claimant paid us a visit.
I'm gonna see it. Luckily, I don't do any out of contact stuff, so I'm safe.
Who enters this hallowed hall? Ah, a claimant.
Oh, and here we have the mighty Valigarmanda.
A terrifying withdrawal. With every awakening, it has seared its ruinous name into the memories of a new generation.
What a good little terror.
What a good little terror.
You've stayed napping right up until the day I needed you.
Explain yourself.
It is as they say. Kulul Jaja caused its magic to run rampant, trapping it in a frozen prison of its own creation. Clever. Clever. To unmake it, it would be quite tricky. 2 spells must be cast at the exact same moment. A conflagration intense enough to melt the ice, and awakening flame to rekindle the slumbering Vitral's soul. The only ones capable of such harmonious execution would be the heads of reason and resolve. And the blessed siblings, Bakul Jaja.
You mustn't!
But I already have. Rise and rage, little terror.
I mean, that should be enough to disqualify them.
I might have overdone the fire a bit. Utter madness. Why have you done this?
For the throne, of course.
You unleash calamity for your own gain? Have you any idea how many may die?
He doesn't care.
Wreak havoc, Valigarmanda. Live up to your legend.
Well, we already know that he's not getting thrown because it'll be denied to him.
A messenger to Tule Yolol has been dispatched. The Landsguard will send a contingent, I am sure. But there is no telling when they will arrive.
Too late to do anything, really.
Idiot! This monstrous act is a step too far, even for him.
So, what's the plan?
We go kill it.
If we leave the withdrawal to others, it will be a massacre. Some might call it the wiser choice, if I don't want to fall behind the competition. But I could never live with myself. And my supporters deserve a better ruler. So that's that. I will stay and fight Valigarmanda. This is an enemy so powerful that even my father failed to slay it. Alone, I don't stand a chance. I understand you've no obligation to aid me outside the right of succession. But for the sake of Urkopacha and its people, I beg you, join me in this battle.
If you had to ask.
Far be it from us to abandon a dear comrade in her time of need.
Yeah, I mean, who else gonna fight it?
Dear comrades now, eh?
My cat comrades, am I right?
I have to say, it does have a comforting ring to it.
That's probably good with antlers.
Knowing someone has your back makes it easier to do what you have to do.
Exactly.
And what will we do?
One committed to winning the contest above all else would race on ahead.
He cares too much for his sister. Or maybe not. I don't know. I think he's looking for a weapon or something.
If you're resolved to slay Valigarmanta, we'll need to find out where the beast went.
That's what we have you for, old friend.
What's he gonna do?
Inform the Bello of the danger. They may need to flee to lower ground.
So, I mean, it can fly, so it's really hard to track. So, Anvil, any ideas on how we can track Valigarmanda? Dawntrail method of comparing signs to other signs of passage is the most reliable, but also the most time-consuming. There's a second option, not as reliable as the first, but if we're lucky, it will let us ascertain the Sky Ruin's whereabouts far more quickly. Though of Trullerel for withdrawal of extraordinary nature, Valigarmanda is still a creature of this world. Like you and me, it is thus sustained by corporeal energy and possesses a unique ethereal balance. It means this device should come in handy. Really? Floating hand? That's not the time to be playing with toys. It's no toy, it's an ether seeker. As the name suggests, cleaners use it to detect the ether of living beings. You've had it in your pack this whole time? It looks like a cursor in like an old Mario game or something. Wait, Mario didn't have a mouse game. I don't know. A cursor in an old video game. You know what I mean. And calibrated to follow a specific ethereal aspect. Problem with Valigarmanda, however, is it can shift freely between the elements fire, ice, or lightning. Hi, Ruby Arch. I feed it greens. That's all I do. Greens. It likes the greens. Well, we know that in order to awaken Valigarmanda from its icy imprisonment, Uncle Jaja cast spells which quicken its fire aspect to ether. The residents here were uniformly affected by burns. Knee-pad dialysis? That sounds problematic. Therefore, the logical conclusion is that upon breaking free, Valigarmanda unleashed a great fiery blast. Specifically a Final Fantasy VII cursor? Oh. I mean, it doesn't really look unique to me, but I'm not an expert on hands, cursors. Therefore, the logical conclusion is that upon breaking free, Valigarmanda unleashed a great fiery blast. And the choice is plain: fire. Seeker, however, is not without its faults. As we were not able to input our quarry's unique etheric signature in advance, the device respond to any living source of fire aspect of ether. To have the reliable yet slow method of information gathering versus the potentially swift but easily misled gleaner tool, I say why not pursue both methods at the same time? Good idea. I'll have to first to fall back on when the second fails. Tell me again, Caleb, in case the Seeker leads me to some other fiery fiend. Alright, let's go take out some fire demons. Best for us to stay behind and talk to Eyewitness. The more Sky Ruins hidings we can compare, the more accurate our information will be. No one's had any objections? I shall remain here in the village and tend to the Yakwi. Cursor has lines? Very few are seriously injured, but I'm wary of wounds inflicted by a creature like Valigarmanda. I'd like to be close at hand should their condition suddenly worsen. Right, sounds we all have work to do. I haven't played Final Fantasy VII since, like... I think I played in college was when I played it. Because I never had a PlayStation. So I borrowed one from a friend in college. And got to play some old PlayStation games. That's where I played Disgaea. That's where I played Final Fantasy VII. I think I played Final Fantasy X as well. And X2. Or I may have emulated one or both of those. Should be on our way as well. As long as it doesn't contain spoilers, then yes. Yes, please. The cursor's still there. It's just so funny. Please specify desired ethereal aspect. Uh-huh. Wind up airship and wind up cursor. I mean, I'm almost certainly going to be busy tomorrow. Release crimes were not up, but people forced them to... I don't know what that is. Does that mean the cursor changed to whatever they had in there? That is, wildly too far. I should not have laughed at that. We'll head to outskirts to the village first, and set the secret to detect the fire aspect to ether. That is very sus. Yeah, honestly, I wish I could mod it to have a fluffy tail. And though I'm like 90% sure that they won't care about that because a lot of streamers do it, maybe my luck because I'm just like a small streamer, I'd be the one that gets slapped down for it. Just set an example to the rest. Alright, the Seeker's ready to go. Warrior's Echo is still fused with the Skyrim's residual ether. I've excluded it from the search area to prevent it from swamping the sensors. Let's begin tracking, shall we? Affirmative. Tracking nearest source of fire aspected ether. Alright, let's go. We gotta start feed Questia. Questia, greens. The guy who made those videos have got mods on and my lengthy felt dance from Fortnite doing Endwalker. Beep. Swords of fire expected either located. Tracking disengaged. Oh, this is gonna be a problem. Okay, that sounds good. Not quite the legendary creature we were after. I've heard about that. I'm kind of looking forward to it. Would you mind dealing with that fire sprite? It will continue to confuse the seeker if you leave it be. Hardly seems worth the bother, though. Hello, friend. Oh, wait, I could have seen what that does. I should have seen what that does. I don't know what it does. Alright, I gotta remember to test that out. I haven't been able to test that out yet. Necessary measure, I'm afraid. Let's try this again. Affirmative. Tracking nearest source of fire aspected ether. Boop, 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 boop. I don't know. Maybe? I don't know. Boop, 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 boop. I think this is the same cursor I had that booped me on the nose. Boop, 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 beep. Source of fire aspect ether located. Tracking disengaged. Now let me see. Alright, I'm doing the nose beep. Take a look. Make sure see if it's the right cursor. I was looking the wrong way. I need to be looking the right way, don't I? I need to be looking forward. Right enough, but again, not what we were looking for. If you'd be so kind. I gotta see what happens when I do this thing. Alright, let's go. And 1, 2, 3. Okay, that doesn't count because that turns Fell Cleave into a different move, so it has to be Fell Cleave specifically. Interesting. Well, thanks. I'd ask if it gave you any trouble considering who I'm talking to. Seeker, resume tracking. I do try to point out something useful this time. Affirmative. Resuming tracking. I can already see another thing up there. This is where we're going. Oh, there's 2 of them. Oh, there's a bunch of them. There's also a giant crater. Beep. Source of fire aspect to ether located. Tracking disengaged. Another remnant of Father Garmanda's last rampage. The crater's flames registered to the Seeker as corporeal ether. In the words of Tuliolo Saga, when Father Garmanda rages out of control, its fire burns forever, as its eyes do not thaw, its lightning crackles without cease. Thus was the Dawn Servant able to turn the Sky Ruin's perpetual magic against itself, trapping it within an unmelting prison of ice. This is no mundane fire, but some kind of everlasting sorcery. Once again, it is a strange feeling to see fanciful poetry proven true. The important thing is that the fire was classified as living ether. We can feed a sample in a Seeker and greatly improve its accuracy. One moment. There, now the Seeker should ignore any etheric signature but Father Garmanda's. I realized this was possible from the start, and you didn't have followed those creatures at all. My apologies, I have much learned from this journey, as a gleaner and as a guide. Maple teriyaki. That's really good. I wouldn't mind some food right now. But it's almost 10 o'clock, and I don't think it's good to eat until late. This time, Seeker should be attracted solely to Father Garmanda's ether. Resume tracking based on the latest sample. Affirmative. Resuming tracking. Beep. Sample ethereal signature detected. Engaging accelerated pursuit mode. Nope, better catch up. Can I drop here? I can drop and survive. So weird seeing that tree all the way over there. Oh, I didn't see that. I mean, they do blend in pretty well. Good, the Seeker's drone directly to Skyrune's fire. Now we know we set the correct parameters for its ethereal aspect. I'll try increasing the threshold for etheric concentration. That should direct us to the Tural Federal itself. Recalibrating sensors. Resuming tracking. That way. Don't have quest yet to get the last ether currents. I'm getting cold. I think we've noticed if Father Gamano was inside this passage. Let's head through the other side. Oh, this is where I saw the door that we couldn't get through. So maybe that's where the dungeon is, or wherever the trial. Maybe?
The trail ends here, it seems.
To fly up?
Could Valigarmanda have shifted its elemental aspect? It does have 3 to choose from, after all. In any case, I'm almost certain the Vitral was headed in the direction of Warkor Lardor.
The larder? That's where it gets food.
We should let the others know we have a likely location.
Alphino is assisting the Yokhoi with their evacuation. He thought they could use a healing hand with the injured.
Oh, so we don't have a healer for this fight.
So where is Valigarmanda?
Warkor Lardor. Its stratified layers contain a wealth of crystals, said to be the source of its many-colored glow. After 80 years of imprisonment, the Vitral will be in dire need of sustenance. It would have been drawn to the mountain's energies.
So Valigarmanda seeks to replenish its ether.
Then we'd better not give it the chance.
Stop! That mountain is sacred ground. I forbid you to set foot on it.
Alright, we'll fly then.
Sorry, It is not our intention to trespass. But you must understand, that's where Valigarmanda has gone. If we don't slay it now, It will slaughter countless innocents. Just like in the old days, I beg you, permit us to enter.
Out of the question.
Why are we listening to this guy? Just...
Your band is incapable of defeating Valigarmanda. Either you seek to defile Warcore Lara Door, or you are fools.
Probably fools, but...
If you doubt their chances, how would you feel were we to join them? The monument to Valigarmanda's defeat bears the names of 7 heroes. With our forces combined, we also number 7.
Seven weaklings are no less doomed than 4.
I would take all 3 of you on by myself. Who'd you call them weaklings?
Zoralcha, you've come to help as well.
Against my sound advice. While the rest of you were tussling with this sky ruin, we might have secured an insurmountable lead.
So they're learning. The siblings are learning.
A minor delay. It will not change the contest's outcome. I would take the measure of this Tural Vidral my father was unable to kill.
With both my brothers
what's that
here,
supposed to mean?
This battle is all but won.
Your celebration is premature. I never said I would let you pass.
Time for One Punch Man again. Do it.
Brother, no! We do not bear arms against our own people.
What an odd thing to say. As I recall, the inhabitants of Chirwagur Sultan do not consider themselves members of the Tuliyolal nation. I'd hardly call them our own people.
What does that matter? Members or not, everyone in Tural is part of our dream for peace. If you would hurt them, then you'll have to go through me.
She saved me from the mountain bird. Now, then, the same eyes. Eyes of stone. Words of stone.
That's kind of heartfelt. I like it.
We are still in her debt. This is true. Consider the debt repaid.
By saving you again?
But do not misunderstand. We do not submit to Tuliolan rule.
Aye, you've made your point. We can talk more once the contest is over.
I ask your name.
Wuklamat.
Wuklamat, protector of peace and soon-to-be Dawn servant.
Wuklamat. Well, now we got like 10. We got
Even
9.
people with wildly different ideals can find understanding through earnest discussion. I believe that, wholeheartedly.
As do I. I won't give up until we reach a compromise.
Assuming you survive. My old bones and I will be waiting here for the true heir's return.
So that gives us 8.
Your thoughts have always been a mystery to me, brother. But I'm relieved to see you put aside the contest for the sake of the greater good.
Our nation is a fortress, and its people the bricks with which it is built. The more that are lost or broken, the weaker Tuli Yolal becomes. Even the crudest rock has value as a stepping stone.
Come on, you two. Forget about the right of succession for now, and help me fight this overgrown snake bird.
Danger Noodle.
I don't care how strong the Sky Ruin may be. We're going to put this menace down for good.
Alright, let's do it. Alright, let's check our party. What do we have? We can't really mess around with it, so gotta go. Srolja has a Viper. Interesting. An Innovator. Is that a Machinist? An Intrepid. Oh, it's pretty. We got a nice little rainbow. Painted rocks. Danger Noodle. Soaking up the ether. Danger Noodle! Please zoom out so I can see. Back. Why did they not get back? That it is. Back. Don't. Why are some people just taking it? Is that how you can just stand on NPCs and survive?
You're mine!
I'll handle the healing.
Is the ground slippery? I'm assuming the ground is slippery. Ground's not slippery. ground is not frozen. I hate this to be ice. Oh crap, I'm getting hit. I got hit. I'm okay though. I don't know what they do. Okay. I see what they do now. What's that one do? Here we go, levitating and not levitating. Okay, Thunder's Breath, we get up high.
I'll handle the heat.
Feathers, we probably get down low. Okay, feathers maybe doesn't matter. We get low maybe? Oh, let me just hide. Let me just dodge it. Oh crap. I'm afraid to go over there. Come over here. Should we be killing the things? Alright, we're burning. I'm gonna take a hit. No, I got out. I got this. Okay, the view is lovely. I just gotta repeat until it's dead. here. I think we got it.
All that I have and more I bring to bear.
How do we get off the thing?
Behold the heavens' brilliance.
Nice jam. %. They're all 3 of the 4 here. Yeah, Koana's here, and so is first son. I don't know if I forget his name. Yeah, the siblings came together to defeat him. Is he actually dead? Confirm the kill.
We did it. We slew Valiarmanda.
Confirm the kill.
A feat that even the great Gulul Chacha couldn't manage.
This is a manufacturer, I think.
For you, Papa!
There's no denying it was an impressive achievement, but I wouldn't be so quick to claim we've outdone Father.
It was weakened from 80 years in the ice.
The Vidral was weakened by decades
Yep.
of imprisonment. Had we faced it in its prime, we wouldn't have fared a fraction as well.
How can you say that? 80 years couldn't have made that much of a difference. Could it? Oh, who am I kidding? Papa's still the best.
She's definitely a daddy's girl. You fought well, though.
I did, didn't I? Even if it wasn't at full strength, we defeated a living legend.
That we did, that we did.
I swear, I'll surpass the old man one day.
Someday.
The Sky Ruin lies dead, and still, I've yet to prove myself the miracle.
Well, I suppose we should head back and join Erenville.
Are we sure it's dead?
We did leave him with only Sarelja for company.
Your proud expressions bespeak a successful hunt. Not that I'm surprised in the least. Srolja came back earlier, but left almost immediately with Srolja in tow. He seemed disinclined to share it in any victory celebrations. That's nothing unusual for Srolja. No, it's Bakul Jaja that concerns me. He's probably far ahead now, making the most of the mayhem he caused. I still can't believe he did something so evil to slow us down. If we hadn't slain Father Garmanda, it wasn't only Urkopachiabis. There would have been deaths across the entire continent. I'm more certain than ever that Bakul Jaja cannot be allowed to rule. I have to catch him and take back my keystone. Alright, that's probably a decent stopping point. I do want to make sure I take care of my computer. No unusual noises from fans kind of worries me a bit. So I want to take care of it real quick. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all have a great night and a great day tomorrow. No stream tomorrow, as I said before. I'm going to pick up a relative at the warehouse at the airport. So I'll be late getting home. Don't know how late, but I'd rather spend the time letting them get acquainted with the house than, you know, streaming and just... It's like, hey, welcome, I'm gonna be gone for 3 hours. You know, gotta be quiet, you know? So yeah, so good night, everyone. Let's just go ahead and log out. And... yeah, so, oh yeah. I'm still gonna stream, Wednesday. But, we'll go from there and see how it goes. So good night, everyone. Sleep well, have good dreams, and hope to see you guys back here on Wednesday. Yeah, good night, everyone. Box out. Night night.